I'm back. It's a little louder now because I've got the air running, but I've been watching Eva's video again, and I've got a good idea of what's going on now. It was my confusion, not anything that she did, but I gotta get the one envelope done first. So I'm making these round closures. I have that, and then you can wrap your, I'm going to put a grommet in the middle, and then you wrap your string around it. I'm gluing a few layers together to make it oh my god, this flies back. It hasn't been here. I've been sitting here for an hour and it has not been here bugging me, and as soon as I turn the video on, okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gluing layers of cardstock together, and I've got a real thick cardstock. I don't know, it's thick. But I want to make sure it's strong. And I've got an idea how I'm going to do the hinge. Put my things together. I think what I'm going to do is the bottom one that is going to get all the wrapping around on it, I'm going to put an extra layer on it. Or maybe I'll just to make it stronger. Okay, and I've got these. So, I know it's kind of loud in here with the AC and the fans. I was hoping to be able to keep them off, but no, it's getting hot out there. It's supposed to be high 80s this afternoon. And in our little house with our tin roof, that's like a sauna. So we have an air conditioner in our room, but we don't have one on the other side of the house yet, in Jared's room. So we've had a couple people say that we can have theirs, but I'm waiting to hear on when we can pick them up and stuff. So if we can get another air conditioner in Jared's room, that'll cool down the whole cabin. It'll be perfect, because this one does a pretty good job on this side of the house, and into the living room we've got fans blowing it out into the living room, and it does a pretty good job. I mean, it heats up when I'm cooking, but not as bad as it would if we didn't have anything, which is unbearable, honestly. And Jared's making dinner tonight, so I don't have to cook, and I can sit here and craft all day. Oh, I gotta fold the laundry too. I promised him I'd fold the laundry. He's like, I need my clothes. I'm like, well, go through the basket and get them. That's too hard. Ugh. should just make him do it anyway, because I'm not going to be around to fold his clothes for the rest of his life. I hope you can hear me okay. Alright, so smoosh. Gonna wipe the glue off the sides here. Oh, I'm using 3-in-1. This is advanced craft glue. It's basically Fabri-Tac, Beacon Fabri-Tac. They've got a couple brands that are just different names, but they're the same. And this is my favorite. I use this for strength. And I use the art glitter glue. I mean, that's strong too, and it helps that I can do smaller amounts. Okay, so picking out my grommets. I think I'm going to use the flower ones, since this is a flowery journal. Alright, so now I gotta figure out. I haven't used this in a while, and I always forget how to use it. I'm such a dork. Okay, so let's see. Actually, I need to probably draw a center on these. I can try to eyeball it, but usually when I do that, I'm off. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, I think I got it. So let's put this here. Make sure that's big enough. Actually, I don't think it is. Nope, I'm gonna have to go with the bigger one.
Which store?
I think he's under the bed, Peanut. I'm recording.
He is.
Okay. There we go.
Hi, doggo.
Ta-da! It is a little off center. Oh, well. Actually, before I do the next one, I'll be right back. I gotta check something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Let's see. So, I think it's hard not having my camera above me. I mean, I don't really have a good setup to... I don't know where else I could put it. I'll have to think on that. Okay, here's my envelope. This is the cover that's going to go on it. So, I'm going to make my flap bigger by gluing these to the flap on there already. And then we'll have thingies here. I'm afraid I think I made mine too thick. It's got to go through this, this, and this. And I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to try and peel some of these layers off and keep it to 2. This one, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad because this one isn't going to be the one that's always messed with. So it should be okay. And then peel some of these layers off this one too. Okay. Beep. All right, so here we go. All right, so got my thing again. I do have to do the bigger hole, so oh. I think I drew my, oh, I must have torn that side off. Oh, I did. I'm checking to see if it's even. Not too bad. I have to figure out also where it's going to go on here. Cute. Okay, got my hole. Alright, so let me move this stuff out of the way. I have to grab some string. You know, I don't have any yarn. That'll be good. Okay, I'm going to cut it extra long just because I tend to underestimate things. So, take my string, put it through here, and then I'm going to tape it on there. Okay. So now, oh, I've got to take this. Gosh, I hope this is gonna fit. This and this. Yeah, it'll. Yay. Okay. Nope, that did not work. Okay. Let's try it again. Maybe I had it upside down. I think I might have. Okay. Get that in there. this way. Yay! It worked! Okay. Okay, now this can wrap around here. There we go. Alright, now okay. So I'm going to get these glued on the flap. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put my... Oh, I gotta get a piece to go inside there. Excuse me, cat. Please don't walk on my stuff. Oh, you didn't like that. Too short. Okay. Get my cutter. Yeah, don't have a lot of space, but I have space, so I'm not going to complain too much. I have a space. And actually, when I'm just working, I usually just leave that on the garbage can and I lean over and use it. Alright, so let's hope that my ink that I left out all night didn't dry up. I need to find my... I got these, and this one's like falling apart when I use it. You can see all sorts of crap fall on the thing, so I usually do it over my lap or over the floor, because I usually have to sweep after I'm done anyway, although I wait until the whole project's done. Oh, I'm so lazy. Not really. It's just I have to remain focused. Okay, I'm kind of bummed that, let me see if I, oh, it came off. I had a feeling that was going to happen. You know what I might do? I might just use a brad. As cute as it is with the grommet, I don't think that it's going to work real well. Let's see if I can get these edges on this. Well, actually, I could probably pull it off. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to use brads. I've got some cute brads too, so... Oh, I'm getting crud all over the place. I really like this. It works nice, but when it falls apart, it falls everywhere. Okay. Alright. Okay, back to my flappy here. I don't know if that's any better, but it basically keeps things focused on the... I really need to figure out how to... I don't have any money to get a new thing right now, so I need to... Maybe I can have Scott wire me up a something. He's a handy kind of guy. Okay. Let's get our little decorative piece in. There we go. Now, back to this. Let's see what we have here. You know, I probably have bigger grommets somewhere. Those are all. I know I've. Let's see. This looks like it's all jewelry stuff. You know, I really, these glasses are not working real well for me anymore. I have no idea what I'm looking at half the time. Okay, well, let's try and make do with what we got. Where's my, here we go. Okay. Let's get them back together. I think I'm going to glue this on here. Okay. It would be nice to use a grommet because it would help fortify the paper hole. Still wrap around, yes. Okay. Okay, that works. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to have this on the other side or this on the other side. Where's my paper? I think I'll stick it with purple. Try using the other end of this. Maybe we can avoid some of the... I have more. I mean, I bought like a pack of 12. I just gotta find them. I'm pretty sure I know where they are. Sides all nice and inked up. Yeah, I think I'll do the purple side. I mean, this is really pretty, but first of all, it's sideways. Purple adds a nice contrast. Okay. And we still got a little bit of stuff. Okay. Let's get this glued down first. Hopefully that's enough. Let's get this lined up. Get where that bread is. Nice and thick. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, I need to get my cover paper inked up here. I don't remember where I learned about these makeup. I think it was Gail. Gail. Agostinelli? I'm sorry, Gail. I didn't mean to butcher your name. There's certain crafters that if they recommend something, I'm usually the one to try and get it. Okay, we gotta get these nicely. Get my edges. Yeah, even this new edge that I haven't really used is flaking. I don't know. They work well though. Gotta say that. Okay, everything's inked up. So, first of all, let's glue this on here. Let it dry for a second. That looks good. Alright, I don't think oh, actually, let's, before I get the brad, let's lay this down. The paper where it's gonna go. And figure out where. I think that looks good. Of course it moved. Alright. Actually the middle. Make that better. There we go. Well, it'll be covered by the thing anyway. The thing. I can talk. Try to keep this so you can see. my hole. Alright. Let's get, I thought I could, oh there it is. Okay. Get the bread hooked up. Okay. So look, I don't know if that looks centered or not. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Let's get this puppy on here. Just make sure I have it centered with that. Put some extra glue on where this is. Alright. That looks good. Got a little bit of seepage going on. It's okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Isn't that cute? Let's get the envelope. Inked up. Finish your sentences, Leslie. Sorry to have my arm going funny like that. Okay, so we've got this big envelope done. I think what I'll do is I'll put a charm or something down there. Alright. So before I do anything on the inside, I need to tackle my issue of, oh, you know what, I didn't, I hate when I forget to ink things. I equally hate when I forget I'm recording and I stop talking. And I did it again. Alright. Okay, so we've got these little tabbies that open up this. We've got all these pockets here. Pocket, 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 tag, tuck, tuck, pocket, pocket, pocket. Oh. All right, now that we have this done, so I need to make a spine to put these two together. And to hold a journal in here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do it like a traveler's notebook, and I'm going to have a piece of elastic in here that let me see. Yeah, I could do that. So she could take the journal out. I just don't know if I want. So confused. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna go through my chipboard scraps, see what I got, and get a postage envelope that's Tyvek, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got some Tyvek here. So I don't know if I should. Double it up. Oh well. Just gonna. Don't need a lot. I just want it to be strong. Okay. Let's turn it up well. I think after this video, I'm going to have Scott come in here and see what we can rig up to hold my camera so it's above instead of where it is. I mean, I had it on top of my sewing machine too, but okay. Alright, so I want to leave gap. So this can open up. I'm just kind of winging it here. I hope this works. Okay, that should be more than enough. All right, so let's get this lined up where I want it. Now this will have paper glued over it, so that'll help secure it. Okay. All right. We're one step closer, guys. Okay, now this one, I've got to do it because this flap opens, so it's got to be able to open. So I'm going to open it up, glue it on like that, and then when I cut everything, it'll be able to fold back down. At least that's the idea. Let's see if this works. I'm kind of just winging it here. I'm not a journaling, making expert by any means. I've only been doing this off and on for the last 2 years, and I still have so much to learn. I know that. So I'm still to the point where I like to watch the videos and make them along with the makers. I mean, I've made some videos or some journals on my own. Traveler's notebooks and stuff, so that too. Okay, let's get this extra cut off. I'll go back and turn it up later. There we go. So, you know what? I'm starting to wonder now that I have this all together as such, if I want to cover this with a piece of fabric. Of course, this will still be the cover. Or It's not long enough. Guess what I forgot? Oh, Jesus. And this is why I'm not an expert. I forgot my paper that goes here to cover my spine. And now I can't. I mean, I guess I could try and pull it off. That one came off. I should name this How Not to Make a Journal. Okay. Ugh. No, not long enough. Okay. I think the brain's working now. What I'm trying to do is to kind of mess things up more. Okay, let me try this. I'll do one side at a time. Seriously, I'm going to call this How Not to Make Things. Yeah, so this has been quite the week for me anyway. I didn't have many, I only had one job, so I didn't make any money this week, so I'm broke. And then I go and Scott was leaving, and I was trying, oh wait, damn it, sorry, to stop the puppy from running after him, and I had been sitting at my table, dining room table, and I jumped up to go grab the puppy, and the chair I was sitting in spun, and it spilled my coffee cup that I just set down in front of my computer and spilled all over my computer. So, and that was on Thursday. So all of Thursday was spent trying to fix my computer. I took it apart, cleaned it, dried it, put it back together, and the keyboard and the touchpad aren't working. They're complete and total toast. And I can't replace them, so Scott had a wireless mouse, so he gave that to me. So I can use that, and the onboard keyboard, or the on-screen keyboard. It's a pain in the butt, though, I'll tell you. But I guess it's better than my computer being dead, right? Gotta find things to be grateful for. I'm grateful that my computer did not totally die, and I did not lose all my patterns and digitals and all the 80,000 other things I have on there. Okay, I think I'm gonna just fold this over. And so Mercury being in retrograde this week, yeah, it's got me. Last time Mercury was in retrograde, I did really well. I actually, that's when my driving the Amish business started taking off, and it was pretty awesome. So I guess it's making up for that now. But at least I have 2 jobs next week, so I'll be able to get a little bit of money. That'll go for groceries and stuff, though. That's what I use that money for, is just stuff that we need during the month. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, there I go getting silent again. Believe me, it's not a problem I have in real life. Trying to get the glue down before it dries. Wow, this video is going to be really long. I think I am going to have to break it into 2. Okay, that bends real nice. that side's done. Whew. I'm feeling better now that I'm doing it right. Oh, sorry, I put my glue right in front of you. Ah! Okay, when I'm done here, I'm gonna take a break and let this dry, contemplate the cover, and have Scott come in and look over my area and see what we can do to make up a better camera angle. I'm sorry that I didn't record me making all of this stuff, but I mean, I was watching Eva video and didn't think I could make a video while watching a video. But you'll be able to see me make the journal and get this all finished. Reinforcing the fold. I mean, the Tyvek's nice because it won't crack like if I had just used craft paper. Okay, so there's our spine. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. All right, so before I cover the front back, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the spine to put the journal in. So, but so far, we've got a big pocket here. Isn't that cute? Okay, it's gonna open up. Now Eva, when she did hers, she put magnets on here, which I think I am going to do that too, which will have to be done before I put the whatever I'm putting here. Not sure what I'm going to put. I think what I'll do, we've already got 1 billion pockets. So, I mean, pockets aren't really necessary at this point for this journal. What I think I'll do is I'm going to take, maybe make photo mats and print out some of the pictures. And then maybe have like journaling spots next to the pictures where she could write stuff. And then maybe have a pocket here with some of the picture stickers in it. That would be cute, huh? So that's my idea. Okay, I'm gonna sign off for now. There's our spine. Nice and reinforced. I've got the not cardstock, chipboard. chipboard in here to reinforce it. Okay, and then I covered it with the paper the second time around after I messed up the first time. So I think that's cute. I hope she likes this. Like I said, she's not really a journal person, but I think that when I add the pictures and stuff to it, she's really gonna like it. And like I said, she's always been very grateful and supportive, and has loved everything that I've ever made her. So even if it's not, if it turns out that she doesn't want to use it for anything like journaling or anything, I know that she'll still appreciate it. I mean, there's other people that I could make this for and they'd be like, oh, pretty, and then throw it away somewhere and never look at it again. I'm not worried about this friend doing that. Okay, so I will be back later, hopefully with a better video setup, and hopefully knowing exactly, I think when I come back, we'll work on the journal. And we'll do that next. And then the last video, I'll finish this up. See you later.